Today is June 20th, 2025. My name is Yash. I'm 16 and my bank account has 0 rupees. My room is small, lit only by my old laptop. Outside, my friends play cricket, laughing, living normal lives. But I'm here, alone, with a dream to build a software company worth 1 crore rupees. No team, no investors, no money. Just me, my laptop, and a heavy doubt. The silence in my room screams, "Who do you think you are? You're just a kid." Relatives say I should focus on board exams, not impossible fantasies. Their disbelief is crushing. Sometimes I want to give up and be a normal teenager, but a stubborn voice inside refuses. This dream isn't about money or fame. It's about proving to myself that a dream is enough. If you have a powerful idea and the courage to work for it, you don't need anything else. But believing is hard when you're alone. Every night I battle. Give up or try one more time. I have nothing to lose because I have nothing to begin with. This emptiness is both my weakness and my strength. This journey is about building myself from nothing. This isn't my first attempt. I failed before many times. Last year I built a social media app for students. I poured my heart into it, but when I launched, nobody cared. My friends used it for a day, then went back to Instagram. It was a complete failure. My uncle, a businessman, told me, "This is a hobby, not a business. Focus on your studies." His words stung. For weeks I didn't open my laptop. But the dream didn't die. I started reading stories of other founders. Almost all failed before they succeeded. Failure isn't the end, it's a lesson. My mistake wasn't trying and failing. It was building something nobody wanted. I was in love with my idea, not solving a real problem. That realization changed everything. I'd focused on the what, not the who or why. My scars became a map, showing me the wrong paths I'd taken. It was time to start with a conversation, not code. To build for someone else's problem, not just my own. I left my room and started listening. Where are the real problems in India? Not in tech hubs, but in the streets and small shops. I visited my local Kirana store owner, Mr. Gupta. He works long hours, tracking everything in a worn notebook. I spent an afternoon watching him struggle with inventory, credit, and change. I asked, "What's the hardest part of your day? What do you wish was easier?" He opened up about inventory headaches, expired stock, and forgotten credits. These weren't glamorous problems, but they were real and painful. I visited 5 more Kirana stores. The same issues came up: inventory, credit, supplier payments. No one was solving these problems simply or affordably. Big tech companies build for city people. But who builds for the real Bharat? In their struggles, I finally heard the sound of an opportunity. Real problems, faced by millions, waiting for a solution. For the first time, I felt I'd found something solid. I was ready to build, not for myself, but for them. I had a clear problem to solve, but still no money. I couldn't afford to build a perfect product. I had to be smart and fast. I used free tools, Notion to organize features, Glide to make a simple app from a Google Sheet. In 2 days, I had a working prototype. It was ugly, but it worked. I showed it to Mr. Gupta. "Imagine seeing all your pending payments on one screen. Would this help?" He smiled. "Yes. But can you add a WhatsApp reminder for customers?" That feedback was gold. Real needs from real users. I repeated the process, show, listen, improve. I became a listener and a problem solver, not just a builder. The loneliness of my room was replaced by the energy of the marketplace. Shopkeepers didn't care about fancy tech. They wanted something that saved time and money. I learned to focus on utility, not perfection. I was finally building something that mattered. In the last few months, I've learned you don't need money to start, just a real problem to solve. Talk to users before building. Listen more than you speak. They'll give you the answers. Simple, useful products beat complex, perfect ones nobody wants. The biggest lesson, building alone is hard, but I'm not truly alone. There are thousands like me, students with big dreams and empty pockets. What if we took this journey together? So, I'm launching a challenge. 90 days, 0 rupees, 1 goal. Build a SaaS business for Kirana stores to 1 crore in annual revenue. I'll share everything. Wins, failures, doubts, learnings on social media. This isn't just my story, it's an invitation. If you have nothing but a dream, join me. Start your own journey. You don't need permission, funds, or a team. Just a problem to solve and courage to start. Today is that day. Let's build. Let's do something impossible. Together. The next 90 days will define everything. Let the challenge begin.